watch basketball or anything like that, I'm sorry. If you like the normal videos, it's just like one person, so who really cares at the moment? Anyway, Kawhi Leonard has supposedly, or rumors say that he's requested a trade, and I don't really, meh. Anyway, so I think people are all saying that they're gonna trade him to Los Angeles, or he's gonna trade, he's gonna go to the Clippers or something, or the Lakers or whatever. But guys, you remember this: Kawhi Leonard doesn't have a no trade clause, so the Spurs the Spurs can trade him wherever they want, wherever they get the best deal in their opinion. But a lot of people, again, we've had very surprising off seasons. Like, let's face it, this past off season was probably one of the weirdest off seasons. We had players going to teams that you'd never expect. We had Carmelo joining the OKC Thunder. PG joining the OKC Thunder. We had Victor Oladipo having a breakout year. Domantas Sabonis having a really good year as well. Don't know, that was the other guy who was traded. He's a great player in my opinion. He's a little underrated. He had a great year. Very good post scorer, and he could also hit the 3-ball. Anyway, so I think Kawhi Leonard should be traded to the Sacramento Kings. I know what you're going to say. Wait, what? Why Sacramento? Because they can get a very good deal. They can get a player like... So let's look at that team. So let's say that they can get a player like Buddy Hield. I know he's like 24, but still, he's a good 3-point shooter. Nearly shot 40% from 3 in his rookie year. Averaged 10 points a game his rookie year. I know that's not very good, but let's say he shot 3 threes a game. I know it sounds odd, but and then he gets fouled on 1%, or he gets fouled on a decent percentage of every 3 that he takes, or one of his 3s that he takes per game. So then he can get and 1-3. So that's pretty impressive, right? You never thought of it like that, huh? Or he got 2 points and then 3, and then he got 2 2-pointers and then 1, and then 2 3-pointers. Anyway, they could trade him to the Sacramento Kings for Buddy Hield or De'Aaron Fox, but I think De'Aaron Fox is a little bit more valuable to them. You know what I mean? Like, he's younger, he has a higher upside, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, trade him for Buddy Hield to get a good 3-point shooter and I'm not sure about his defense because I didn't watch a lot of Sacramento games. I mean, who did? Other than Sacramento fans and Brooklyn Nets fans, because they'd rather watch that than watch their own. Actually, Brooklyn Nets were pretty good this year. I mean, they weren't great. You know what I mean? Like, they played some scrappy defense. Like, I watched a few Brooklyn Nets games. They were pretty good. Like, I think like around the end they were like, who cares? You know? But yeah. I think that God, I cannot speak today. Very nervous. I don't know why. Don't judge me. Anyway, I think that trading Kawhi to Sacramento would also be good for them because they could kind of rebuild, and they can kind of rebuild and still stay in contention. I mean, when I mean contention, I mean making the playoffs and like maybe making it to the conference semifinals or maybe even the conference finals. I don't know, but also, I know what you're gonna say. Well, then they can. Oh God, what am I trying to say? Then they could also try to take them to get Pau Gasol's contract. Or maybe they could trade him to the Lakers. Wait, let me check real quick, guys. Does Pau have a no-trade clause? I'm assuming he doesn't, but I want to make sure before I say anything. Let's go to his contract. he does not have a no trade clause, and he's going to get paid $16 million, then the team has a team option. And by then, he's probably going to retire. Let's be honest here. Anyway. So, yeah. He's not exactly the best player at age 37. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my boy Pal. He can hit 3-ball, but, I think he's, right now, he's hitting that area in his career where he just, trading back home. He's coming home, am I right? He's going home. No copyright allowed. Anyway, yeah. Pau Gasol's trading to maybe the Lakers or Memphis Grizzlies. Try to fleece him out of their pick and pick up Chandler Parsons' bad contract and give him Pau back so they get another bad contract and even out the NBA. I don't know. Anyway. So, yeah, I think this deal, trading, they could try to trade Powell with Kawhi, but I think then they would want, their pick, a second pick, and the first round pick that the Spurs had. Even then, it won't be that high. Probably be, in the 20s this year. But anyway. Yeah. So really, and let's look at the teams people say that he could go to. I don't think trading him to the Clippers would be smart. Because, we could trade him to either Los Angeles. I don't think he really cares, but preferably the Lakers. Anyway, so I think trading him to the Clippers would be a very odd move. Because you're trading him to the Clippers, so you could really get DeAndre Jordan and Tobias Harrison, the 2 picks. That's what I would want, both picks. Or, if you can't get them both, then get the 11th pick or the 12th. So basically, if you're going to trade Kawhi to the Clippers, I think trading him to the Clippers would be better than trading him to the Lakers, in my opinion. Because you can get a pick, and you can get, God, I'm trying to speak. And you can get, 2 players who are, DeAndre Jordan's older now, but I think, okay, so let's look at, let me go check. I'll be right back, guys. So, you could maybe try to get Lou Williams? Nah. Anyway. So, Tobias Harris is 26. He can score both inside, outside. He's a power forward or a small forward. That's a better trade. And you still get DeAndre Jordan, who is 30. But, he could still give you rebounds and good perimeter defense. In my opinion, I'll take that. I would take good perimeter defense and. Oh yeah, this man actually playing 36 minutes a game. So what, his rebounds don't go up? Oh no, he did. All right, never mind. I was looking at something. Anyway, yeah. So trading him to the Clippers would be better than trading him to the Lakers for the Spurs, not for the Lakers. The Lakers would still be mediocre. Unless they got Paul George or LeBron. But I don't think LeBron would go. If he only has Paul George. Because then it's really it's basically I don't know. That's for another video. Anyway, so trading him to this team to the Clippers would be better for the Spurs if they were going to trade him to any team in Los Angeles. But again, I think he should be traded to Sacramento because he still won't be a threat. He won't be a threat in either of these teams. If he goes to the Lakers, they could be more of a threat. But I don't think they'd be as good as people would say because then their roster would be kind of undersized. I mean, you would have, except for the small forward and power forward position. Small forward and shooting guard because I think that's how you'd have to run the lineup. You'd have to run it You'd have to run it, PG, Melo. God, I'm thinking about OKC now. They really failed this year. Dang. Anyway, so if you look at LeBron, he's 6'8", right? Alright, so LeBron's 6'8", and PG is 6'9". So you would rather, I think in my opinion, you would rather run LeBron at power forward. My opinion, he weighs like 20 pounds more than PG, or 30 pounds more, 30 pounds more. I would rather have, him running that as well, because also PG can shoot better. This year he shot 40% from 3. Last year he shot 39% from 3. God dang. So yeah, you'd rather have PG, percentage-wise, you'd rather have PG at small forward, shooting guard, because he could run that position better, because he'd be able to actually shoot. Kawhi can shoot, but I think he's more of a mid-range shot creator guy he's more of a guy who can create his own shot. And, I think, but then also, what would be the point in having Lonzo Ball? There'd be really no point. Like the point of having Lonzo Ball, and the big selling point of Lonzo Ball is that he could shoot threes. That's the worst thing that he actually can't do. You know what I mean? Like, he can pass well. So I think when people say, "Oh yeah, we should totally," people say it in the moment. We say, but then also remember, LeBron likes Lonzo. LeBron likes Lonzo's game in the sense that he's very not outgoing. You know what I mean, right? Like, he's not like LeBron. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. When it comes to emotions, he's not like LeBron in that sense. Anyway, so yeah, I would much, I don't think, and also, and Kawhi is, let me check real quick, make sure I'm not if I'm right. The Kawhi is 6'7", so he is the shortest player between all of them. He's the shortest player, if I'm not wrong. Let me check. LeBron's 6'8". So, yeah, you would have to run Kawhi at small forward. There's no other option here. Like, seriously. And then you'd also have to let go of a lot of your young pieces. You'd have to let go of probably Lonzo or Brandon Ingram. I think you'd have to try to re-sign Brook Lopez, because I think, re-signing Brook Lopez would be not a smart move. It's just the fact that it's smart. It would be a good move, but in the sense that he could hit threes, he would bring some floor spacing, you know what I mean? It's just the fact that it's a good move, and more the fact that it brings more floor spacing to the team, and with a team like that, you would need, Kawhi can hit the 3 ball, don't get me wrong, but I would much rather have PG. I would rather have better 3-point shooters than Kawhi. If I have to have Kawhi shoot a 3, I'm not upset. I would, in fact, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not wrong, he shot 38%. Alright, Kawhi. That's pretty high. That's his, let me check. That's his second highest 3-point percentage for his career. And he shoots 38% from 3 for his career. He shoots very efficient. Anyway, so yeah, Kawhi is an efficient 3-point shooter. So yeah, he's also only 27, if I'm not wrong. Anyway, so yeah, so I think that'd be a big problem that when it comes to floor spacing. So I think, yeah, Kawhi can hit threes. So, his percentage-wise, he can hit threes. You know what I mean? It's just the fact that he can hit threes, and more the fact that he's efficient as he hits threes. So yeah, he can hit threes. So I think that team would be very odd, because it'd be very odd, because you would have a shot creator, another shot creator, but he's also a catch and shoot guy. So then who would really take the decrease? In my opinion, it would be LeBron points-wise, but then assist-wise, to keep Lonzo Ball, they would have to Brown would have to become more of a scorer. That would be their best option. So anyway, yeah, I think he should be traded to Sacramento because they won't be a threat with or without him. They can get the second pick in the NBA draft, either trade that pick to get a lower pick but then still get a better player, or keep that pick and rebuild while still contending or making the playoffs. So, hope y'all like the video, and bye.